women will almost always never tell you exactly what they want. And even though they won't spell it out for you, that doesn't mean us as men can't understand or stay completely in the dark from this. There is a linear, logical way to somehow shed light in the inconsistencies that happen in a woman's brain to know how to approach, flirt, get her number, and talk to this chick. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 things that women want from us dudes, even though they'll never come out and tell you it. Now, stay tuned to this video because number 4 might catch you off guard a little bit, but if this sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number 1. She's never gonna tell you this, but she wants you to have resources. There's a stigma on women that want this. You're automatically tagged a gold digger. Women will always go for older men that are settled down, that are more mature, and yes, of course, they have resources. Men are engineered to provide and collect. And if a man cannot do that, the most basic, natural thing that a man is built to do, then therefore that man is seen as weaker and subpar and somebody that she's not going to want to mate with. Now, this does not mean you have to be wealthy. Does not mean you have to be a millionaire or somebody that makes $100,000 a year. What this does mean is that you should be able to provide the basic necessities such as a roof over your head, food in your mouth, and transportation. If you can't have this, she probably won't like you. Number 2, she's never going to tell you this, but she wants you to be fit. She'll never come out and fully say this to your face because women are more in tune with their emotions. This is equivalent to you telling her that she's fat and that she needs to hit the gym to be skinnier. Just like the first tip, being somebody that's physically fit is just a signal of status and dominance and also of your own personal health. If you're a dude that takes care of himself, of his health, you're a dude that will most likely have healthier sperm, that she most likely would like to mate with better, and somebody that can physically protect her. This is something that women want, but they'll never tell you. Number 3, she wants you to take care of yourself. You boys have a competitive advantage. You probably are the studs of your friend group because you are the ones taking care of yourself. You're the 1% while the other 99 are looking like slobs. You could be perceived as that physically fit dude with resources just by the clothing you use, and that's why we talk about it in this channel all the time. Now, if you're a smart dude, a savvy dude, and you watch this channel constantly because you're part of the fam, you already know this does not mean you have to be wearing Gucci, Prada, Fendi to prove this. You just have to wear clothing that fits right, clothing that looks good, and it's made great to give you this illusion. Let me give you a clear-cut, straightforward example of just this. Wearing Jade Black, boys. Jade Black frames, my friends, is made with all the quality materials that high-end frames are made of. These that you see here are our new aviators that are dropping this Saturday. This is our metal frame collection. So we didn't have any metal frames in our last launch. That was just acetate. Right now, this Saturday, we're dropping our metal frame collection, which is tomorrow pretty much. They're better than ever. Not only did we make the metal itself sturdier and thicker, we're still using the Italian acetate on the tips. And yes, boys, this time we're using, hear that? That's glass, polarized glass on our lenses that adds a lot of heft. So when you hold these, you're gonna see just the immense quality that these have versus compared to something like your Ray-Bans or your Persols or your Pradas or your Gucci's that at the end of the day, they're all made by the same brand, Luxottica. All the glasses that you see, all that illusion of choice that you see are all made by the same brand. It's all the same bullcrap. And not only that, they're using lower quality materials and controlling the prices, controlling the market and keeping it high. So that's why you're paying $200, $300, $400, $500 for a pair of frames that I know the industry. Those frames only cost them like $3 to make. If you weigh the frames, like let's say our pair of frames versus a pair of Ray-Bans, you'll see the weight difference, which is the difference in quality. And when you hold them in your hands, it's astronomical. We do have 3 different designs for this metal frame collection, and they come in gold and silver. We have our round frames with the bridge on them. This is probably one of my favorite ones. And for our dudes that like to look a little bit smarter, we just have our basic round frames. This is in a gold color. All of them come with polarized glass lenses, and it's 3 like I said. So if you guys want to check out this new collection, it's coming tomorrow. And yes, our giveaway to Cancun, it's still open for this collection because it was open for a month. Tomorrow it will close for you guys, so tomorrow's the last day to enter. Number 4, She wants you to actually stalk her. Of course, this only is occurring if this girl somewhat likes you already. But she wants to go to sleep knowing that the guy she's crushing on is also crushing on her back. Now, of course, you don't want to be a creep about this because, like I said, there needs to be some sort of level of interest on her part to you for her to actually want this, and you don't want to crush that by seeming needy or weird or creepy. But if you want to get butterflies in her stomach and let her know that you're somewhat stalking her, you can A, make sure she likes you and has somewhat interest in you, and then B, randomly view her story or like her pics sporadically, especially at nighttime right before you go to sleep, because I promise you, she's checking her likes and her viewers and she's gonna see you lurking. It's gonna cause butterflies in her stomach. And finally, number 5, she wants you to ask her for her number. I know girls will act all uppity and perfect as if they hate when guys hit on them, but the opposite's actually true. They do this as a facade to the world, as if they're proper and, you know, not super loose, but deep down, women are actually flattered when you hit on them appropriately. It just fuels their ego. This is exactly why women want you to approach her and want you to ask for her number, even though she will never actually come out and say this. Next time you're having a great conversation with the woman, feel out the vibes and then incorporate a flirtatious touch. If there's no flinch, backlash, or a mention of a so-called boyfriend, this girl wants you to take her number even if she doesn't say so. So first, you're gonna set up the pitch, talk about somewhere that you would like to take her. That way you're gonna plant that seed in her head. Then start winding up by pulling out your phone, opening it up to your text messages, and then just immediately hit that sucker out the ballpark by asking her what her number is. I'm telling you, it works 99.999% of the time. This is what she wants. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. Those are 5 things that women want, but will never come out and tell you straightforward. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget, boys, our Jade Black Metal launch is dropping tomorrow. If you want to check out this collection, you don't want to miss out. We're still doing that Cancun giveaway. That's it for me today. See you next time.